Hey guys, today we're going to be checking out the newest episode of Golden Kamuy, episode 8 of season 5, or episode 57 overall, Tokyo Love Story. If I remember right in the manga, this is like a one-off type of chapter where it was a flashback and we got to see some of the characters interacting in the past, and it's a little bit of a love story. I think this chapter also has some pretty funny moments in it. Don't remember it completely, I just remember kind of the gist of it, so I'm really excited to see this because this was potentially one of the things that could have been cut and moved to like an OVA like a lot of the earlier chapters in the seasons. So I'm really happy that they included this in the main series. But let's not waste too much more time and get right into it. If you're new to my channel, this is more of a watch along than a straight up reaction. So if you'd like the audio and or full video without me blocking the screen, you can sync up with my copy. But other than that, I'll give us a countdown and we can get right into it. 3, 2, 1, start. Let's get it. 1901. Bro's jamming. My God. What an opening. Looks very different like that, I will say. Oh. God. I actually saw some people talk about how they don't like this opening as much as some of the other ones. Something about this opening hits so hard to me. Especially like that opening section. And I think there's a section near the end of it that also goes really hard. I think at one time, though, I do want to make a couple videos like rating a lot of like shows like Golden Kamuy and like all of their openings and stuff. Since I started reacting so late into so many series, you guys never really got to see my impression of earlier stuff. So that could be a potential fun video to make. Make sure I set up a bit so I don't get copy striked. I realized that I had a lot of the screen showing right there. No. Yeah, this part and the opening are my favorite parts of the song. And the visuals, also amazing in both these parts. Like this part with Ashiripa and Sugimoto is super well, but also like all the golden like uh images and stuff are amazing. That is diabolical. First division at this time. Teacher. Well, chill out, my dude. Treating him like a fucking dog. Well, he still sounds roughly the same. Noraboro. Uh-huh. Ogata's brother. That's fair. Poto, you fucking goober. Kaneko. So perfect chick. Oh, that's true. If it's a rich girl school, they're all rich, so it doesn't come down to that aspect. Final arc of yeah. It's not something I don't think everything follows along with, but it is something that exists. It's not. Yeah, that's fair. Now that it's been spread out, it's yeah. Now that it's set in motion, you can't really easily stop it. Jesus, he looks very different now, even more so. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, the fact that we're in the final arc and we have a little arc about getting rid of someone's virginity. Classic Golden Kamuy. God, that is off-putting. Honestly, it always was, even in the manga, but so weird to see it in the anime. And I think is about like I think after this is when Sugimoto joins the army, if I'm remember right. Fucking training arc of fucking training montage for manners. Only in Golden Kamuy. Oh. It's a 2-4. What a fucking idiot. Bro's throwing on the charms. She's into it. I don't know about egg sauce, but I do like fried shrimp. Also, egg sauce. That's probably just mayonnaise, right? Or something similar to it. bunch of rich ones. Very different life up here. Oh, sort of. Who the fuck is her voice actor? I don't think I've ever heard someone make that sound before. I was just gonna say that's gonna remind you of the past, isn't it, Sugimoto? Have we seen this in the anime? Because I remember this story super well, but I don't know if it was in. I don't know when we see it for the first time. Yeah, I don't know if we've seen this or not in the anime, to be honest. Sugimoto's good dude. It sort of is. God, the relationships in this series, I just mean like between all of the different characters, is so fascinating. That is wild. Is that and as far as I remember, I'm pretty sure Ogata's brother was a really proud person and like was all for the military and things like that. A thing. It's what I believe. That I don't doubt. No more fights. Oh my god, his bro's got fucking nicest voice ever. God, just thinking about his fate, anyways. Tsukimoto was a different breed of dude. Bro, but yeah, that was real close to ending his whole entire character, never meeting him. Oh, I recognize that beard. Yeah, no kidding. God, seeing him without his like fucked up head and his I don't know what you would even call that, like his cover that he has on. Using it against him. Typical politics. This dude looks like fucking the beard doesn't, but like the hair and stuff reminds me of the guy from Simpsons. Like, bro is already scheming. Yeah, I don't blame you. I could never deal with people like this on the daily. Slightly worrisome. And he's gonna. And I feel like it wouldn't be hard to put it together after everything. He heard about that hotel, and he knew he had Sugimoto had the hat. Yeah, this whole flashback is so wild because so. But yeah, having all these characters be like together here, like essentially all of the military characters. Dude, her voice actor, whoever it is so funny. Cheeks? Not from under the fucking door. Fucking everyone's blackmailing everyone. Got those eyes. Yeah, someone like that would definitely not want to going to war. The amount of death and just horrific shit you would have to see as like a wartime nurse. This is the line I was thinking about when I was remembering this chapter. Fucking the blicky out. Also, no outro this episode. Oh my god, that fucking face on Ogata at the end. What an episode. Yeah. So, and sort of a more chill, just funny episode. I don't know how much more of this there is. I think there's a tiny bit more. Um God, what a show. I I'm actually so glad they included this though. It's a nice breakup of it. Like all of the almost more intense stuff that we've been having going on since we're like entering the final arc. And this gives us a lot of new perspectives on um characters we already know and kind of like their more of their relationship together. And there's also, I feel like, is a part of the story that sets in motion a lot of little things, especially between like all of the military type characters that are in this show. They're honestly very interconnected, which is cool because I feel like you can really tell the care that the author puts into this series and the way that they write characters because it's immensely difficult to write this many characters in the way that they do. Um, Most of the time, it becomes like a bunch of characters you don't give a shit about. Like, there is a world where this is like just a terrible, terrible episode because what really shines through this episode, especially, is somewhat of the comedy, but also the characters themselves. We have to see kind of a deeper dive into some of them, especially while we're not all like racing for the gold. This kind of predates it a little bit. Um, and it's also just cool getting to see these younger characters, especially Sugimoto before he becomes Sugimoto the Immortal. It's so wild. Like that opening scene with him at the very start of the episode is hilarious. And he looks like a completely different character. But really well done episode. I'm so happy they included this because I feel like this is something that could easily have been skipped. But I'm glad they didn't because a lot of the goofier shit like this that's also in the manga is what makes Golden Kamuy Golden Kamuy. So really cool episode. But I will catch you guys all next week for episode 58. And I think we're nearing pretty close to the end. I still forget if there's 13 or 12 episodes. I actually think it's 12 episodes. So what we have four-ish left. It's weird. It's gonna be sad to see this series fully complete. Um, but I honestly might sit down and rewatch it in my own time afterwards, or at the very least go back and reread the manga because I'm really enjoying this season. And this episode in particular really made me want to like go back and see some of the earlier moments with these characters. Um, because this kind of like predates a lot of those in the timeline. So it's really cool getting to see their relationship um in more present day time. But yeah, I will catch you guys all later, and peace.